Protests in Portland, meanwhile, continue for a 57th day. And today, we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at the fence that has become a flashpoint in the city.
Our Jacqueline Abad live on the scene. Jacqueline, what did you discover when you saw what was behind the fence?
Jeff, Emily, well, for the last few days, we've seen crews put up and weld this fence. There's actually crews welding it right now, but just behind the fence, it's clear. But earlier this morning, we saw things like bricks and glass bottles.
You're almost standing on bags of feces that are thrown at the officers.
From bricks to tear gas cans, these are the remnants of the 56th night of protests in Portland on the other side of the fence.
Those cans are the CS cans used by the officers in response.
On Thursday night, more than 1,000 people gathered outside the Justice Center and federal courthouse. While many protesters were peaceful, there were agitators blocking traffic, setting fires, and throwing things over the fence.
This is just mindless violence, and it's been politicized, and in my view, that's what enables this to continue, because no one in their right mind thinks this is okay.
U.S. Attorney for Oregon Billy Williams says it's hijacking the moment away from the social movement.
This needs to stop. People lawfully protesting need to be able to do it safely and work together for the changes they're asking for.
On Friday, we learned 18 people were arrested this week, and they are all facing federal charges. Their charges range from trespassing federal property to assaulting federal officers. Williams says the federal officers are there to protect federal property.
For the anarchists, whoever they are that come down here every night, we're not going anywhere.
This building is supposed to represent justice, and it's drowning out the voices that should matter, which are the voices of social and racial justice taking place in Portland, and instead we're talking about riots. So the people who are doing the rioting are drowning out the voices that really need to be heard, and that's just heartbreaking.
Now, Williams says any solution to stop the violence, it needs to come from the community. He says that right now we need leadership. Again, crews are out here welding the fence in preparation for the 57th night of protests. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Jacqueline Abad, Point 6 News.
And our crews will, of course, be monitoring those protests tonight. Jacqueline, thank you.